So we're at the HR Happy Hour Live in our Lux Lounge, last segment of the day, day one, wrapping up the ERE Expo. We just have a couple more minutes left. We're with Bill Inman from Emergent. We learned a lot of things already, Lance, like that central. I think the most interesting thing so far is that Central Casting is a real company. I would have never guessed that, which is really cool. But I love that analogy of, you know, you're talking about sort of the birth of the company or your parent company coming up through the movie industry. I just love that story, that movie making analogy to what's happening in many other parts of the workforce. It really does make sense. How about like globally, Bill? You said the business, the market's growing a lot in the U.S., but also globally. In many parts of the world, it's not as easy, right, to employ contingent labor. Do you sense that might change, or do you sense that it's just a different kind of a problem that can still be solved with the right kind of partners and the right approach to it?
It's a different kind of problem. Okay. You're talking about local, country-level law, province law, even local law, and not every country operates as ethically as the U.S. In case you didn't know.
Shocking.
But we hear, going out to clients, we hear them, and we certainly do discovery first to find out what are your needs, what do you want, how can we help you. And we do hear outsourcing to different countries quite a bit in lieu of, certainly temporary or contingent workforce in lieu of internal to be more flexible. And then international workforce in lieu of contingent workforce to cut costs even further.
Sure.
In this day and age, it's worked for many. It certainly works for big companies like Apple, although there's been a lot of pushback lately because of the workforce issues, so the overtime issues that I saw earlier. But I think it will continue to be a global, the workforce will be global, which is tough for the U.S. because that drives down labor costs. But again, we'll have to adapt. Workers are going to have to be really good at a certain skill set. They're going to have to market themselves, and they're going to have to compete globally. So yes, from my purview, we're hearing that from clients.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's no way, there's no going back, right? This trend, there's just no way you can conceivably see that, you know, someday like Apple's going to hire 1 million people to work for Apple and build a factory in Arkansas. That's just never going to happen, right? And I think much like the benefits for organizations for being more flexible, being more nimble, being able to just source skills in a faster, more agile manner, that won't change either. There's no way it's going the other way, I don't think.
Well, we certainly need to create jobs in the U.S. Temporary is 35% of temporary workers, contingent workers get hired full-time. That's a good stat. Michigan has seen a nice uptick in labor from Bureau of Labor Statistics over the past year in 2011.
Absolutely.
That means that manufacturing is coming back. So we can have a competitive U.S. workforce. Contingent labor can help us get there. It can help companies be flexible. It can cut costs. If they do it compliantly, then they'll cut long-term costs too, legal costs. And so it is a way for the U.S. to be competitive on a global level. But it has its own challenges.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Bill, I just want to say thanks again for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
To learn more, emergent.com, right?
Emergent.com.
Emergent.com, and you can learn more about what you guys are up to there. And let's make a plan. I'll see you maybe next year at ERE Expo. We'll do this again.
Yeah,
do a third annual appearance, maybe?
You can always come up and get a headshot for Central Casting.
That's right. Now we have an in. Like, can you help me, like, get
get the black and white headshot?
Yeah, we have to figure out
what you need.
Because there were some tweets that we should have a weekly TV show. I saw somebody tweet that out. Like,
I saw at least one.
Now we have like some kind of a way into the entertainment industry, I think.
What's always baffled me is why isn't there a channel for work? Maybe you can start that.
Work channel. I love that. All right, cool. Well, Bill Inman, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Great to see you again. We'll see you next time.
To be here.
Thanks very much. Live stream. We'll go back to the main stage. One last session from ERE Expo. Then we'll see you again, Lance and I, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Pacific time.
All right,
We'll kick off tomorrow morning. So thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.